Hello student, today we are going to study problem set 3 and question number 12. Okay, question number 12. So what is question? Question is, if the sum of first p terms of an AP is equal to the sum of first q terms, then show that sum of its p plus q term is 0 and provided p is not equal to q. Student, you know very well how to find the sum of n terms. So to find sum of n terms, you use a formula, that is what? Sn is equal to n by 2 and 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear? This is the formula for sum of n terms. If the sum of first p terms means what, student? You will use here sp. Means n is replaced by p, so you will write p upon 2 and 2a plus p minus 1 into d. Clear? And for the sum of q terms, you will use, student, here sq. Sq is equal to q divided by 2, and this is what? 2a plus plus in bracket q minus 1 into d. Because n is replaced by p, so this is the formula of this. If n is replaced by q, so you will write sq is equal to q by 2, 2a plus q minus 1 into d. Clear, student? And what you have to show that? You have to show that sum of its p plus q term. Sum of p plus q term is what, student? Sum of p plus q is equal to what, student? P plus q divided by 2 and in bracket 2a. And what is n, student? P plus q. So write p plus q minus 1 into d. Clear? Right? Now here, what is Sn, student? Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, when you replace n by p, so what do you write? Sp is equal to p by 2, 2a, p minus 1 into d. And for sq, you write q upon 2, 2a plus q minus 1 into d. And what you have to show that? You have to show that sum of its p plus q term is 0. Is sum of p plus q means what? P plus q upon 2, and this is what? 2a plus what is n? N is p plus q. So p plus q minus 1 into d. So what do you have to show that, student? You have to show that sum of p plus q term is 0. This you have to prove. Clear? What do you have to prove? You have to prove that sum of p plus q term is 0. So now, student, start solution. Start solution. So if the sum of p term means what, student? Sp is equal to the sum of q term, that is what? Sq. So Sp is equal to Sq. And how will write Sp, student? Sp can be written as p upon 2, 2a plus p minus 1 into d, and this is equal to what, student? Sq. What is Sq? Sq is q upon 2, 2a plus q minus 1 into d. So Sp is equal to Sq. Now, student, these two and these two will cancel out. So now multiply. You get what, student? 2ap plus p minus 1 into pd. Clear, student? Yes? And this is equal to what? 2aq plus q minus 1 into q into d, that is qd. Clear, student? Now you will 2ap plus multiply pd into p square d minus pd into 1 pd, and this is equal to 2aq plus qd into q, q square d minus qd into 1 minus qd. Clear, student? So when you will solve this, so you will get 2ap plus p square d minus pd is equal to 2aq plus q square d minus qd. Okay, student? Now transfer these terms to left hand side. So you will get, student, 2ap, transfer this to left hand side, so this will be minus 2aq, right? Now here, student, plus p square d. Now transfer this, student, so this will be minus q square d. Then here minus pd, this is minus pd. Now transfer this minus qd, so this will be plus qd, and this is equal to, student, 0. Clear? Now we will simplify further. So how will simplify? In this first pair, this is what second pair, and this is what third pair. In first pair, student, 2a is common. 2a is common, so you will write p minus q, plus in second term d is common, so you will write p square minus q square into d, minus, student, here d is common, so you write p, here minus is common, so this plus becomes minus q into d, and this is equal to 0. Clear, student? Therefore this will be 2a p minus q plus, here use a square minus b square formula, so this will be a plus b and a minus b. So you will write here p plus q into p minus q into d, and minus, this will be p minus q into d, and this is equal to 0. Clear, student? So you will get 2a p minus q as it is. Here you will use formula a square minus b square, so this will be a plus b, a minus b. So p plus q into p minus q into d minus p minus q into d is equal to 0. Now, student, when you will observe, you will see that p minus q is common throughout. Okay, student, what is common? P minus q is common throughout. So p minus q is common, so you will write dividing on both sides by p minus q. Dividing on both sides by p minus q. So what you will get, student? You will get, therefore you will get 2a, this will be cancelled out, plus you will get p plus q, because this will cancel out, into d, minus this p minus q is cancelled out, you will get only d, this is equal to 0. So when you will divide whole equation by p minus q, so what you will get? You will get 2a plus p plus q into d minus d is equal to 0. Now, student, this is what 2a plus, in these two terms d is common, so you will write, student, p plus q minus 1 into d, this is equal to 0. Clear? What is common? D is common, so here will be p plus q, and what you will get here? Minus 1. Okay, student, this is equation number 1. This is equation number 1. Now, student, we know that sum of p plus q term, okay, student, sum of p plus q term is 0, we have to prove that. And what is sum of p plus q term? P by q upon 2, this is what 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d. So we'll write, student, sum of p plus q term is what? P plus q divided by 2 into 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d, right? Clear? From equation 1, okay student, from equation 1, 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d is 0. Clear student? From equation 1, 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d is equal to 0. Means this term is what, student? 0. So what you will write? You will write this is equal to what? P plus q divided by 2 into
0.
value of this is 0. So student, when you will multiply this p by q upon 2, when you multiply with 0, what you will get?
0.
You will get 0. Therefore, we have proved that sum of p plus q terms is equal to 0. Hence, proved. Clear, student? Hence, proved. So, s p plus q equal to 0. Hence, we proved. Any doubt? Okay, so write down.